Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. That's right, get either the Essential, Plus or Premium plans absolutely free, and all you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. You've probably heard me talking about trading with confidence, and honestly, it's a lot easier when you're not risking your own money. That's why I wanted to mention Blue Guardian. They offer instant funding or a challenge to get you started, and up to $400k in funding, weekly payouts and a 90% profit split, and they've already paid out over 15 million to traders around the world. Plus they're sponsoring Birmingham City FC and Chris Eubank Jr., so you know they're serious about backing performance. Check them out at blueguardian.com or check the link in the description. Righto, folks, we're going to get the chart up in a second. Have a look at how we got on last week with these predictions and then go over some markets for you this week. So if you do want to have your market analyzed, whatever you're trading, then I'll have a crack at it. Now, let's get this chart up and running here today. Hope everyone had a great weekend. Oh, don't want to do that. That's a bit better. Let's get going with this. So here we go. This was last week. This was probably the only thing that actually triggered. It was one of those weeks where you just couldn't catch it, right? So this was Euro US dollar. This is the 4-hour chart. So we had a first idea was going to come up here, tag us in. Unfortunately, we didn't quite get there, but we did push straight down. In fact, there was no pullback at all from the start of the week, apart from these little wicks here. So for us to try and get that move down was going to be like impossible. But we did get the end of the move and just stayed in it. Just stayed in it by this much. Absolutely tooth and nail stuff here, right? And then it pushed. So the stop loss placement there, it was there for a good reason as well. It was just below a level which held. So I'm quite pleased with that. Whether or not it's going to get all the way back up here, hey, who knows? That trend line held that I drew there, so it really needs to break back above that, give a retest, and then away we go. Now, the other ones I did were gold. What do you do here? I mean, come on. Have a day off, would you? So this was our idea. I mean, did we even get anything? I don't even think the damn thing. I pulled back, like same with Euro US dollar. It pulled back absolute. Oh no, there was a little bit of a pullback, but for us to do that, I mean, I think I even said it on the stream. It was highly risky to try and get in there, especially, you know, anything could have happened. So yeah, missed that whole one. I mean, we got the direction right. Go if you want to take that. Probably would have been better off doing it middle of the week and then trying to come up with something a bit better. Right, there was one other market we did. Was it NAS? I can't remember. Oh yeah, it was NAS. Okay, so this this is tanking, massively tanking on the last 8 hours of the week. Well, these ideas might actually get hit, so we won't do that one this week. That said, they might have been done and dusted completely if this comes back here and doesn't really work. This is a pretty aggressive move down. We've hitting that low there, so we might actually get in, and I mean, I don't know if it's going to get all the way back up here, but hey, we've got some chances of getting that. So let's actually have a look at so these were the last three from last week. Did any of these? So this was gold. There's no way that would have got hit. This was NAS once again. No, this was Euro US dollar, which I think, well, we know what happened here. Actually, that's probably similar to what I had. Let's have a look. Did we even stay in? No, we didn't even get triggered in these ones. So that didn't even get a trigger. Okay. And with any other ones here? Okay, Bitcoin. All right. So I think possibly got smashed on this one. Let's have a look. Because I know there was some real strong downward pressure here. Okay, so that first idea, that lost out on the first week. So that was quite a tight stop. Oh, geez, it only just missed. It only just missed. So that was a conservative entry. Stop, just got pushed past, and then it went up to the take profit. Now we had that massive bearish push again, where everyone's freaking out. So that one there is actually sitting in, what the hell was that? The stop loss? Oh no. I don't know what that other. I don't know what this big. Oh no, the red mark is where it started to go in the future. So that one there actually is playing out at the moment. So we hit that entry, rejected off it, and we've pushed again. So this was the second idea, which actually had a higher risk to reward. So that was interesting. I wanted to check that. I actually haven't checked these. Was there anything else here? NAS that could have got triggered. GU, I think. Did we actually get that one? I can't remember. Oh, that one played out in the end. Okay, so yeah, it did play out. So we got entry, and then we won that one. So these are all sitting here for you guys to go and see. If you do want to go onto my TradingView thing, then you can go and check them out. Before I dive in and we mark up some charts, and let's have a look if anyone is got any ideas on a market. Then let's have a look. So yeah, let's have a look at this thing that I was this Black Bull Trading Nut demo trading competition that is running at the moment. It's only just started. You can actually still enter, I believe. Actually, I'll put the link up here. If you want to grab it from the, you can grab it here. I think it's, yeah, there you go. Oops, sorry, that was it there. That was the QR code. All you need to do is dive into that. And you can actually sign up for this as well. There are weekly prize draws as well. So even though the competition is running till the end of October, you can still sign up and win without even trading well. And you can see here down the bottom, we got some guys who are like already out of that. I think Bitwit was in fact second at one point, very high risk. This guy here, Enzo, has obviously had his high risk strategy pay off and managed to double the account, or more, sorry, yeah, more than double, 222% on the account within a week with a super aggressive strategy. Bit of luck, probably. I don't know if he's going to trade again if he holds that top spot. We got these guys here having a crack at it, but this can be high risk stuff, guys. It's demo, so give it your best shot. $3,000 top spot, US dollars. 1,500, 500 bucks. So even if you don't get the top, even if he keeps holding on to that, these are still very much achievable. And yeah, there's, as I said, weekly prize draws as well. So go and check it out. We're actually going to do one of the prize draws or a couple of them this week live as well. So stay tuned for that. The other thing before we dive in, remember, Dynamic Traders Club, there's links below, directly below this, where you can actually get this better candlestick. We're about to relaunch it, and the damn thing is looking unbelievable. We've got guys in there already doing really well. We've paused joining to just make this thing super, super awesome. That's coming up. Right, any markets? Nobody really likes to chuck any comments in here, do they? I don't know what's wrong with you folks. Just chuck a comment, and then if you want some markets done, let's have a look at Instagram, because they don't actually show up for me that easily. And then we'll get into this. Instagram, usually you get one or two, but not today. All right, so let's have a look at a market. I wonder if we do GU again. We had a bit of luck with that last time. What's this one playing out? When did I do that? Did I actually forget to put that one up there? I might have forgot to put it up. Or I did this. No, that was maybe last. Maybe I forgot to put this one up, and it was just a quick one that I did. Anyway, this is GU. Let's see if anyone's got a market. If you got a market, if not, I'm going to do gold. Screw it. I'm going to do gold. Okay, because this one was way off. Let's just go gold. Right. So this is the only market I trade. If you're interested, and it's going really well. It's going really well. So let's have a look. So this is the monthly. I'm just going to get it up on my other chart as well, so I can Let's see what's going on with a true picture. Okay, well, what is going on? We're in a massive uptrend. We've had that range that we saw and we struggled with for 4 months, and then we finally broke out. And boy, have we broken out. Okay, so we're just a few days into this month. Money's coming out of Bitcoin. Money's coming out of NAS, as we saw. Flight to safety. What's going on here? Flight to safety. Right, so where does it stop? Where does it stop? I'm going to try and work out where it stops, because it's potentially going to help us with a target. Okay, so that's where I believe it's going to stop. Okay, so we'll make that one red. Okay, believe it's going to stop up there. Possibly, is it going to stop sooner? Maybe. Actually, what I'm going to do is just turn that on. Yeah, we're going to get rid of that. We're just going to go with the weekly one and anticipate a stop there and a turning point there. Okay, so that's where we're anticipating. I mean, it's very hard. We're so high up in this move. It's very hard to work out when is it gonna start to turn. It's end of last week. Nah, damn thing ain't gonna turn. Let's just quickly have a look here. Yeah, damn thing ain't gonna turn. So I'm just double checking. I've not missed anything. Oh yeah, it's so hard. Okay. Daily. This is probably why Enzo did so well with this buy and hold, risk the whole account, get 200%. And there you go. That's you at the top of the leaderboard. Okay, so you folks could probably use this on the demo competition. Right. So this is okay. So the day's still strong. It's telling us that we're probably going to be pushing higher today. We might get stuck, but we also might end up around here. Okay. Yeah, I'd say we're probably going to be looking for buys again. For sure. Right. So if we're looking for buys, where are we buying from? Okay. So we have got a fair value gap down here, which might just form a bit of protection. It seems to be holding. Seems to be holding there, like 1, 2, 3 smashes on it. Does that mean it's going to break through next time? Possibly. I mean, I don't myself trade fair value gaps, but I do see them. Right, so we could get stuck up here, but unlikely given the momentum that's happening at the moment. Yeah, I think I'm just like marking out a few things here. See if we can get any confluence on the lower time frame. So we're looking for longs. Hopefully we get tagged in this week, because I don't think we need to be super conservative and way down here. Let's just double check that. Yeah. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. Yeah, it's kind of looking real strong for an up move. Right. So with this in mind, yeah, it's looking super strong, man. The question with these limit orders is always the same. Like, where do you actually, how aggressive do you want to be, and how wide do you want your stop loss? So let's have a look at this chart here. Okay. Right, okay. So I'm just going to draw something on my other chart just to quickly determine something. Okay, yeah. So we've broken out. We could come back and okay. Well, it's just where the stop loss is going to be. I think we're going long. We're going along with this idea, and these are only ideas, folks. So we're going to go long, and I'm gonna anticipate that we do get a pushback. Now, the question is, how far will we come back? I reckon we won't actually get back that far, and that would be your first point of contention, and it comes back and goes up. Now let's have a look here at what else we're dealing with. Yeah, we are a little bit stuck. I'm not going to lie. So there's a range here as well, right? And we might actually just go daily. Whoops, that's a bit wonky. Yeah, so if we go daily, right, the level is 496. Actually, it wasn't too far off. I was bang on, in fact. Right, so that's daily. So that's, I think, where we could get to. Let's just do it again. I think we could get up there. So if we're going to go for a massive, I think we do two ideas. We have a like conservative one that just gets us out here. Now there is a chance we're kind of stuck in the range here. There's a it could take a while to get out. If we do get stuck in this range, I'd expect us to be getting rejection down here, down here, where it's already hit 3 times. Potentially, it's going to come all the way into this fair value gap that we drew and take some of that up before trying for new highs. But I think there's probably more to the upside than to the downside. Let's double check. Yeah, there's more to the upside than to the downside. Even though we have had this like impulsive move down and what looks like a corrective move for another impulse, but potentially this impulse down might be too strong. It might have been the end of that push down, and it's just everyone's going, great, we got lower prices, let's buy because we're going up higher. Don't worry about that. All right, so I think with this in mind, and let's just see if there's any other comments here. You guys are all really quiet, eh? Yeah, I think we locked this in. Now we got to just work out where we're going to do stop losses and stuff, right? So if we say our entry is, and I think we can be all right with the entry here. Now we're going to say range holds. There are lows to take out though, aren't there? And there's not a lot stopping us. Okay, it's aggressive. It's aggressive because there is a chance that this becomes a range, right? And if it does, there's a likelihood you're going to get a fake out and this stop's going to get hit. So that's your dilemma. So even with that, you only get 1.83. So maybe that's the idea. No, okay, maybe that's idea number one. Idea number two is that it does become a range, right? If it does become a range, then we could enter down here. So I think we have idea number one and then idea number two, which is, yeah, do be a bit more conservative. This does become a range. we get in at the bottom of the range, can even get out at the top of the range, right? So if this kind of, it's not the top of the range, but if this kind of stays, it means we could be stuck in this. It could be stuck in this area for a while. Okay, so if we do that, then I would go with this as our options. Put that on the other side of the fair value gap. Okay, then you get a 1-to-1 just over, which is kind of perfect in terms of the probability. So yeah, I think that could be option number 2. You want to see it break out of this area here before you go any higher. If it does, I mean, you probably, if you're going to stay in it, you put your stops to break even, maybe take a partial there. Want to see it break out. If it breaks out, closes up here, okay, you're going for that. If not, you're holding on to this red line up here. Okay, so that's the conservative. Are we right in doing this aggressive one? This is saying that we've got momentum, and this is just a fake range. It's never going to hold. Yeah, I think if we do, then that's, if we can stay out of here, we go up there. Let's just move that one across a bit. And this is definitely getting us in lower. But it is saying the range is established, so therefore, yeah, okay. We stick with that. Okay. I haven't been doing too well on the old gold predictions of late. Either they haven't been hit or they're just not, it's not working out. Right. So that's gold. We'll log that one into TradingView, and you guys can see it in here. If you do want to follow, then go and check that out. Right. Any ideas for other markets? Anyone? Any ideas? I have a look at Instagram as well. If you've got an idea, just chuck it in Instagram. I can see it in there. Put it in the comments. That's all we got to do. All we got to do. Right. Let's have a look. Anyone, any other market before I just move on and do one myself? I'm running out of time here as well. What don't we do? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do New Zealand US dollar because that one's kind of relevant to me. I know we had an interest rate change last week. That would be the drop. Oh, we got somebody. Thank you. Thank you, Shaquille. Do I think Nasdaq will gap up at open? Seeing Trump's new truth tweet. I actually haven't seen that. I haven't seen that. What is Trump's new truth tweet? Maybe I'll just have a look at that. Trump. What is it? Oh, Israel and Hamas have both signed off of the first phase. Is that the one, is it? Okay. Will it gap up? Sorry, I'm just looking at this truthsocial.com. Right. Will it gap up? I mean, so this is just a fundamental guess, right? Anyone else? What does everyone else think? The one about China. Okay. You're saying the one about China. Just tell me what it is. He's got so many tweets in here, I can't work out which one it is. China. Oh, let's just do this. ChatGPT. Right, tell me about the Trump, recent Trump tweet about China. What was it? Really? Let's have a listen. Come on. Oh my word. Why is it so slow? Is it because I'm streaming here? Oh my word. You've never been this slow.
So basically, Trump's latest.
Terrible. Let's just see if it wrote it for me. No. What the hell? Obviously, streaming in ChatGPT is not the way to go. Let's just type it. What's Trump's latest tweet about China? Why can't you guys tell me in the chat? Truth tweet. China signals defiance in face of Trump's 100% tariff tweet. Is that it? Additional 100% tariff Chinese imports from November. Well, they're just going to come back, aren't they? The Chinese are just going to come back. What's this? Don't worry about China. It will be fine. Highly respected President Xi just had a bad moment. He doesn't want the pressure for his company, and neither do the US. Wants to have to try not. Okay, right. So look, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to try and guess what's going to happen fundamentally with the NAS. So this was my analysis from last week. I had levels here that never got hit. So this thing pushed up, smashed down. This is a classic pattern, right? This is a classic. What do you call it? Starts with C, compression, and distribution, right, to the take profit here. Classic pattern. This guy taught me about it from, where was he from? Well, I was a read the market student. This was kind of what they did. Albeit you would have something up here that you could actually hang your hat on, but there's nothing up here. So anyway, that was the classic pattern. TP there. Sometimes you do get that extended run. Not looking like it's slowing down. Let's have a look at the 1 hour. No. So is it going to gap up? I'd say it might gap up. It might gap up. But this is very strong momentum to the downside. There's got to be something, maybe on the 30-minute. That, in fact, okay, so it's just starting to reverse on the lowest of time frames, like 5 minutes and below. Everything else, so that's like potentially done. That one's telling me that it's going to go, it'll smash into these things here, right? It's going to smash into them. So yeah, if it does gap up, it's not going to be significant, I would have thought. It's like 30 minutes. If it's going to gap up, it'll be the first 30 minutes. Then it will come back down. That's what what I think is going to happen. It's a clear sign. Like 15 minutes, yeah, we might actually push up for 15. Half an hour will be down here. That's what I reckon. If I'm right, let us know. Tweet me on Twitter. We'll just reply to this under the Twitter, the X. Why am I calling it Twitter? Just reply to me under X. Okay, under this video. Right. Any markets, guys? So I think we know where this is going to go on NAS. Right. Let's not do NAS then. We did Euro US dollar last week, and we got this happening. I'm going to go back to, unless somebody wants me to do a market, just let us know quickly. Otherwise, I'm going to do New Zealand US dollar. and just be selfish for myself. Let's have a look at this. This one always bemuses me, to be honest. I even though I live in New Zealand, it bemuses me. I don't often get it right, but I haven't looked at it for a long time. NZD-JPY. Okay, so you want NZD-JPY. Let's do that. I did go to Japan this year, so somewhat relevant to me. 2 countries I've been to this year, albeit I live in one. Where is it on this? Okay. Monthly. Okay, so let's have a look here. Where are we at? Stuck in a range. Stuck in a range. With making lower lows. With a weak-ish candle here. So it's weak-ish, not extremely weak. I think we're probably going to be stuck in this range. So we're in a range. We're going to be stuck in another range. That's what's happening. So yeah, folks, this is on a monthly at least. So we don't need to worry too much about it, right? Because we're gonna go dive in. So let's go right. I'll just do this. This might help me. Okay, so yeah, and we're also at the top of a channel on the monthly. So I think south is more likely than going north. If we did go north, we might get stuck there. Let's have a look at the weekly. Yeah, so the weekly's made a lower low, also made a higher high. This range thing is looking more and more likely. Okay, so therefore, I think okay, so this is the weekly. I think we could be, if we're going to go short, we're kind of looking in this area here to go short. Massive gap. This could have been the interest rate change that happened. Okay. So we've got a gap here. So I think what we're probably going to do is hit that gap. It's funny how there's a gap exactly here as well. Hit this gap. Maybe get a little bit higher. Possibly get up to here. And then come back down. And we've got a bit of an expanding pattern here. So all right. Are we bullish or bearish on the Nasdaq? I didn't really say if you're bullish or bearish. I kind of, well, I've got 2 orders here, which where are they? Nasdaq, which were bullish from a while back. So remains bullish. Whether or not this First one will hold. Probably we might struggle. This one has got more chance. If it comes and takes out these lows, we're screwed with this idea. But anyway, that was an idea I did a while back. So we're definitely not bearish because overall we're bullish. Right, so that's daily. Let's just see if there's anything I missed here. No, yeah, we have definitely got that kind of expanding pattern going on. What am I doing? Oh, that's what we done. We want that. So we're kind of just expanding to the and the upside, right? So that's kind of started. So if we're going to come back, this would be a safe-ish area to take profit. Let's dive into the 4 hour, see if there's anything interesting here. I mean, if this gets hit, that might be the end of the move as well. So let's just make a note of that. So are we going to get a pullback? I think we look at that as the entry level, aggressive, and then another idea, conservative stop loss up here, going for this line here. Okay, that's what we're going to do. So we're going to do two things. We're going to do here. I mean, this is just so strong that if it does blow through, I think the overall momentum is south. So we might get a reaction, but I think we're probably going to be all right to get all the way down here to this trend line. Okay, so that's idea number one. Idea number two is that we actually probably go further up here. Because we're expanding, are we going to get that high? We're going to go up here. I think we could get up here, and then could that be our conservative idea, just so we take profit? No, I think we're good to go down here. So therefore, idea number one, tight and almost a 4 hour trade. So if we get that, happy days. Happy days. Whereas this one here will be more conservative. And I'd say that would be a conservative stop. And we go for that. Maybe we push this up a little bit higher. Right. There we go. That's the idea for NZD JPY. Yep, New Zealand dollar tanking. Great for overseas trips for me. Right. Okay. Okay. Am I full time? I'm not full time. Well, I am full time, but I'm not. It's not my source of income. It is my trading. How long did it take? It took years, but I'm way better than I was, and it took years because I wasn't really focused on it. And now I've got to say I'm kind of way more focused on it than I've ever been. And in fact, this app that I've in the process of almost launching, so close, it is an absolute game changer, and it's fixed almost all of my mindset issues. So yes, it's a mindset app for traders. It's going to be an absolute game changer for you all. So give us a thumbs up if you want to be one of the first to give it a spin, and we'll see what I can do. So yeah, it's let's have a look at the time. I'm going to actually have to go. So, folks, any final questions before I go? You're going for a short, eh? Yes, Daniel. Yes, Daniel. I'm going for a short. These will be up on my TradingView, so we can actually have a look at them next week. So if you want to join next week, it's around about the same time. Try and do it every week. Remember, there's that demo trading competition link in that QR code on the screen, or I think you can get it here in the oh yeah, there it goes. It's in the chat as well. And also, yeah, Dynamic Traders Club will be launching soon. We've got a free membership. That link is directly below this video. Worthwhile going to check it out, as well as my sponsors who are at the top of the stream here. So Blue Guardian, Black Bull, go and check them out. Folks, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Hey folks, what a view behind me. I'm at Black Bull Markets headquarters here in Auckland, New Zealand. Speaking of views, you can get TradingView paid plans for free at Black Bull Markets, saving you up to $600 a year. That's right, get either the Essential, Plus or Premium plans absolutely free, and all you need to do is trade from one lot a month at Black Bull Markets. And you can also get a 100% deposit bonus for your first deposit up to $1,000. All you need to do is click the Trading Nut link in the description below. Hey, if you like futures because of the tight spreads and clear setups, go check out Blue Guardian Futures. They let you start trading futures with up to $450k in funding. The best part, you keep 100% of your first 15k in profits, then 90% after that. No activation fees, weekly payouts, and they're sponsoring Chris Eubank Jr. and Birmingham City FC. Go take a look at blueguardianfutures.com or click the link in the description.